It is a beautiful host, Ikustigazi herself, and it's been a minute since our last interview here and Sip and Talk with Owenzi. And today, me and my team have brought to you one of the organizations in our community whose mission is to bring unity and kindness in our community. Today, I'm with the organization Charitate United Ubuntu. How are you doing, guys?
You're doing okay, and yourself?
I'm doing good, and na ke tlo nyaka gore le introduce lena nna I didn't go introduce so ke thoma
Okay, now so my name is Surprise Nkuma, the founder of Charitate United Ubuntu, abbreviated CUU, and I'm going along with her, and she can introduce herself.
Okay, my name is Professor Makubela, and I'm the secretary of CUU.
Okay, I would like to ask her team if it leads or if but then
Okay, we are having 6 office bearers, people who take decisions in board of office. We're having myself as the chairperson. We're having in absentia of Deputy Chairperson Solomon Govini, coming with in absentia of the Social and Welfare Officer Ntlan Debele, in absentia of organizer Tenzolo Kumalo, in absentia of the treasurer, the Nyikonguma, and then also the secretary, and then all in all we are 6.
Okay.
Yes.
So ke tla nyaka itse ka background ya charity gore ho be le CUU go tlile bjang and e thomile neng CUU
When it comes to when CUU was established, it was established on the 23rd of January this year. But then Charitate has been existing, just not registered, but from last year. So what has came to a conclusion that we create or establish Charitate United Ubuntu? It is simply because of a philosophy that I had to sit down and ask myself, what about a young girl or young boy who's out there, who's experiencing GPV at home? Who is there as a pillar of strength for those particular children? But then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna create something that is going to become the pillar of strength or the pillar of hope to the community. But not only to address GPV, but to address all aspects of life at large.
And then most of the things that we've said are dealing mostly with women. And then charity is based on like basadi thata, it includes
Okay, so I think many people, like when it comes to that, simply because of you are doing programs that are currently focusing on young girls or young women. Actually, Charity does not focus only on women. It focuses almost at each and every aspect of life. We mean each and every gender. Simply because of, I can't say I want to become a pillar of hope to the community, but at the end of the day, I exclude men. So at some point we want to have programs such as What About the Boys program, whereby we speak about the feelings and aims and feelings of guys, like each and everything at large, like we include it.
Straight because of leadership and bullied by something strange.
Exactly.
Peer pressure, drugs. Who be so coming to the Ubuntu community and expressing your feelings can be a good thing.
Exactly.
So as an organization, the challenges, but then before the challenges, let's talk about the vision and the mission.
Okay. Now, I've been speaking to my secretary about vision and mission. Yeah? So like when it comes to the vision of Charitate, it's very easy. We challenge each other for continuous improvement, change, and embrace excellence or strive for excellence amongst one another. So now when it comes to the mission, it's all about applying humanity into the community. As you can hear the name, Charity, we apply charity to the community, but you can't apply charity without being united with the community. But you can't apply charity also without having the spirit of humanity towards the community. That's why we also say that the spirit of Ubuntu makes an African. So like when it comes to the mission, like short of all, we apply humanity to the community. We want to create job opportunities, eradicate norms that continue to construct women as subordinates. Now we want to address issues such as bullying, such as drug use. So like GPV.
Right.
So I can hear that there's unity and all of that. And then in an organization, there's only one person that can keep up that unity, and it's the secretary. So I wanna hear from the secretary, what's your vision regarding the CUU?
Okay, So my vision about CU will be like to create an environment where girls are confident about themselves. Because exactly as my office bearer has said, how we want to really like apply humanity more community in arena. So rena CU, I want to see CU if like confidence how play about the challenges. Because as we can see, like the teenagers mostly going through a lot. So like yeah, rena go style for confidence.
Yeah, there is a whole lot. And like whoever but for my chava, there's a whole lot. Like in Matata. And again, you go eat her Lena, the challenge just Lena is because Lena Levato. Feelings and all that, but then something pilas chava, live batho ba banyakang gore lebe bone, and then lena ke nyako itse di-challenges tsa lena as charity.
There are many like challenges regarding like teenagers or like the challenges regarding founders. Reina.
Yeah.
Regularly, but
it's all.
Okay, the challenges from my side, I would say over like more thing, the space we're in is very traumatic to say. Because we're dealing with cases very traumatic. So yeah, the challenge is trauma. And then happen.
So
obvious, financially, you don't know what I mean.
Financially, of course, we're still struggling as Rizal in the block. So yeah, Leona.
But then Somgor is a different thing to others.
yes.
Yeah.
So it's a thing alluring mission waluna can succeed because of the Batwa hosting the event. Our Swan event is our own. Ellen is so unique.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for the compliment.
So as to also answer your question, she said something very much important about finance. Actually, why I'm saying it's very much important. The community that we are living in currently, we are living in a community that is not ready to accept the fact that the organization is being led by young people.
Yes.
Whereas they always say that the leaders of tomorrow is the youth, the very same youth that is here now. So at some point, they're expecting older people to be the one who are doing community services out there. Because of when it's young people, they don't believe in young people. And the question is, how can a young person go out there and strive for excellence while you do not have the support of the community? So now that's the first challenge that we have, actually, the support of the community. When it's most lacking, we are not motivated to do more.
Yeah.
Finance, obviously, like we're looking for donations and everything, but then we're not only accepting more financial donations, we're even speaking about those school uniforms, sanitary towels, like almost everything that can assist another person to become a better version of themselves. So obviously, securing sponsors, it's so very difficult at the age that we are, because currently people don't believe that they're able to manage finance and everything. Yes. So like those are one challenges that actually come across.
So your organization, is it an NPO or an NGO?
It's a non-profit organization.
An NPO.
Yes.
So how are you like dealing? Because guys leader the pet drive and then chat out leader the pet drive say guy because of, obviously if it's over like a financing and all that stuff. Chat out leader the pet drive in the community like the guy.
Yeah, that's a good question because of Setsuba hosting the most events, it's alluring.
Yeah.
Hosting maybe 3 or 4 at all. Donation only guy young community to see it now. Because of rights or community and no. I was saying but one no one like honest serious no because of the little happy have noble and Iraqi youth Babali challenge on Talon. Sure.
Regarding that finance, mostly like really we do receive like donations from the community, although it's not much, but we appreciate it. Please keep going. And then we also even then we received a like I would say a bulb from Makosini Secondary School. And then trading way we gathered train ourselves, and then the expenses trading way they have to come up from our pockets.
Okay. So I'll affect in any way.
Yeah, it does. Because like most of us, like as he said, we are youth and most of us are not working. So like it is a struggle to come up with such an amount of money you wanna host an event. Like it's a struggle, but we keep striving for freedom.
Viva to Ubuntu.
Yes.
So since re teenager dal matata and see you erana teenage.
Yeah.
Lena self united as Charitate United. United as what members?
So now, as you know, charity begins at home.
Yeah.
So we can't say we want the community to be united with us, while Rena as office bearers we are not united. Obviously, it starts with us to be united so that we can tell people what we practice out there.
Yeah.
It seems like having a vision, telling people to live a vision, but when I don't live the vision.
Yeah.
So yes.
So you guys are united.
Very much
united.
Very much united.
Very much united.
So since the personalities are different, but then you are still like you're doing even to one.
Also, let's on the challenges. Like when I idea, but you have to like, okay, you have your idea, I have my idea. Like, how do we make it a one thing? So we sit down, Emile Stasarena, Deputy Chairperson, Solomon, Wartus, critical thinker, and then we sit down and then talk and then we go on.
So as obviously reason I did my investigation of the pet drive. So can I go into the pet drive every month or after a certain period of time?
Okay, I'm the person who was supposed to answer that question, I think. But then the reason why now like you tend not to understand the Hordibaning, it simply depends on the amount of donations that we receive. Some in most cases we take 3 months so that we can receive enough donations so that for the day that we donate, you can't buy enough. Because if we do it each and every month with the amount of donations that we are getting right now, we would even invite people to events, but at the end of the day they would go home empty-handed, of which something that we do not want. But then now someone asked themselves, do like we only offer through events? Like you can also go to any of our office bearers' house or to the creative pets, they're always there for the same those who need them urgently. Because the matter of doing the pet drive, it's a matter of making people aware of we are there for you. It's not a matter of we are donating. It's a matter of making people aware of we are there for you.
So the Charitate NLD group, like the maybe what therapy, what the it's on that the counseling, the Gamara Charity.
Okay, should I take that?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So now this is the challenge, ne? One of the challenges. Majority of our office bearers, ne? I can't say majority, but no two, we are matriculating. So I have to jungle school and then you also have to jungle the organization. We're having office bearers by no thing, but sometimes teamwork we know how it makes the best. Teamwork makes the most. So at current moment, we're having objectives that includes counseling, cooperating with school-based support teams in order to help Buliwa. Like we do have many things such as being in affiliation with rehabilitation centers in terms of already like into those drugs that they are already in. And then like, but the problem since matriculator, like we don't have much time now jungle through those challenges, of which is something already in the objectives is there, but the most implementation will be done next year, such as feeding scheme. Like there are many things that we want to do. So just therapy sessions, as I also mentioned earlier, what about the boys programs, girls get up. So like
so basically no, let's say more girls. Because the more
no, the what you want to pay.
Maybe practice work safe in sex so because of every time we could it's always pit drive. So
as you said, like like more constitution in your arena, but I think really implement. Yeah. So there's more progressing or process you already implemented. So not the thing, but I think really implement.
Attend because so what can you advise young girl during the situations because of so how can you advise ngwanyana o hore a tle Charitate because of how easy o bolela le someone hore wena o hloka pele how easy so tshwantse o be le assurance hore nka bolela le motho a ga se tsamaya bolela so wena o ka advise bja like ngwanyana hore a khone ho tla mo Charitate.
Okay. It's not a tough one. Ne? The challenge is actually being a boy and have to convince a girl to come and see. But then now I think it depends with the type of mentality that a girl has. Sometimes, actually not sometimes, we as Charitate United Ubuntu, the reason why we established Charitate is because of wanted to become the pillar. So like, we have to make people understand when you come to pets, it doesn't mean you're a charity case. It simply means you need help. And then now it's that thing it takes a village to raise a child. If as a community we don't become one and help one another, then it simply means each and everyone and why it's a speed so like my advice to a young girl, like when it comes to Charitate is such an organization that is very confidential. You don't come to us telling us your problems and you go out there and publish your own problems. You come to us, we become a brother to you, we become a sister to you, I become a sibling. If you are a mother, I become a son to you, they become your daughters. So if we are establishing a family relationship between you and I, it means that we are able to protect one another from the shame of the public. So it simply means as Charitate, we are saving you from Charitate. Simply because of you you won't even come. And then our own mandate, it's you as a young girl, as a person like our community. Yes.
Like I do
because of
like
yeah, like
I
because
do.
is the most beautiful thing because of what to see. When I about to bagamara GBV about bully like who my relationship young.
Yeah, that's so true, and it becomes difficult, especially when you are trying to help a community and it's hard to speak out. Like, so like it's so very challenging.
Yeah, that is. Cause like as far as I know, more like it's simply more part of their organization. I've realized the whole like you can't force a person who are to come situation in a certain situation. Cause like cause like I can't force surprise hore at GBV, let's say Mama Hai or someone who abuse. Like isn't it getting to I have to get out. My police and because I think you fit too. But right now we are there who make sure like Bella Loena will tell step in the telling so up until when if you come over and you think I actually need help.
Like Mara community
and no, to tell the community no as a saying. No one will come out to some mama.
And it becomes a concern because today I'm having kids. I am busy at GBV, give it time, make everything, and then tomorrow give all anger. What's happening as a community? We are raising kids when tomorrow don't have a bright future. But the question is that one child tomorrow what will he become in the community? So that's the question. That's why as a community we need to stand up and say, Lord, we are going to speak out, we are going to seek help. Simply because of if we seek help, we are doing it for the future, not for
as a youth.
Yes, exactly. Not for if we're not going to for it means for someone out there also suffer the consequences of your own actions. So which like GB is something that I take very personal because I hate it simply because of now we are saying Banna they're not participating in everything. But then the question I always ask myself like before we blame people who are doing GBV, of which is not an excuse, of course, but the question why we don't look into causes that cause GBV firstly, so that they can eliminate the problem. It's very good to prevent than to cure. If you can prevent something from happening, it can never happen. How will you curing something that is like already overweighting, and then like you're not sure how it's gonna heal or not. It might be a treatment it's over there for that particular time. How shift into that space, I'll go back into the situation, and then so like.
Yeah,
Straight.
So, lebana ko mahaeng. And I've heard ho lebolela ka future, which is a good thing. And then hona le batswadi obvious behind every child. So batswadi ba lena ba dumetse hore le dire ntho so o lapi for ntho so o dira.
Obvious is a beautiful thing.
Batswadi ba bang I can hear now ka rotsana mo ditabeng tsa bo mahaeng.
Our parents
Like,
actually
yeah,
support you.
you
Like,
see-
they actually support you. That support actually.
Obvious.
Yeah.
Never told you about it because of street things.
Yeah.
But this one like is a beautiful thing. Let me get a fever. I would like to join the team.
Then you've gained the member.
Straight.
Yeah.
So,
Like
yeah,
serious
but
buffet viva to Ubuntu.
thank you so much. Like,
Sure.
like I get getting, but
Bro, you have my full support. Everything, bro. Good thing.
thank you so much. And you've already supported us.
Yeah.
From Matomo, boy. Straight. Because of what you know more. Outside Lerato. So doing something like this is gonna bring a lerato after school wa itse ho le motho nka ya kwa ka ile khopela something sa uja nka ya kwa ka ile khopela phetse wa bona so e tlo nna ntse hola ya ba e community ho loreng ke hona le koileng wa bo yeah
That's so true. Like, and that's our everyday dream.
wa bo
To expand, like like not to become a pillar of hope to social movement, but to the whole world at large.
yeah
So as my co-host, ya boletse hore tshwantse e hole. So lena no la interact le di community tse ding.
Currently, we operate in 5 communities. Currently, PP1, it's PP2, it's PP3, HH, and JJ. So these are the kind of communities they know currently like Rivila because it's a small scale community. I'm not saying it's a small scale community, but it is a community at the moment they're already handling. So before you go into other communities, you need to be able to handle your own community. If you're able to handle our own community, it means you're going to expand, and of which we are learning every day. As you can see, we do have an elder, our church is an elder, but at the end of the day, we have to look at the fact that majority are not. So like, we have to learn, we have to familiarize ourselves with the field that we are in. We have to get mentors, but learn tomorrow, like what was already here, guys. 20 years, Helga year so and so and so and so, then it will be best. Like in that way, we are learning. We should always be open to learning. So, according to other communities, yes, we are, but now we want to at least let us learn management of our own community. Yes.
So lena le inspire ke community le mo yona or inspire ke maybe someone else again. Same thing one the one or mo community ausana group
ausana lerato
yeah ausana lerato or inspire ke motho mo.
Okay, guys, now I want to be honest. When I founded this organization, I had no inspiration.
yeah
There was nothing in inspired. Okay, I saw it from this person and everything. But then there was just always this words that I always received from my primary teacher, Mr. Matawana. So he always said, if you realize something is wrong, it means you should be the one to change. Right. So I woke up and I saw something wrong. And then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna resort to the teacher's words. I'm gonna be the agent of change towards the situation. But luckily, I didn't become the agent of change. We became the agent of change. Yes.
I guess I didn't change to community people. Like what's not go it is change. And it's something great made up community. And not as it goes together like it's a pleasure having them most can talk. And guys some of you may not want to talk, but then actually like as we Linda obviously it's a podcast and then I want them to tell you
Okay, normally what we do currently, we're a Facebook page of which currently it's kind of not running, but then we do respond to messages. It's Charitate United Ubuntu, and then WhatsApp, you can simply contact me, the secretary. Number, I'm gonna repeat it twice, and then it's 076 741 9986. 076 741 9986. Those are my personal numbers. Whenever you need something, you can always reach out to me or to her, and she's gonna give you.
Okay, now we're gonna like the Facebook page in Yaka. It's Ref More. You can inbox me and then we can direct us straight to page, and then Charitate United Ubuntu. And then also you can contact me more 061 076 4787. 061 076 4787.
Shout out to Ubuntu.
Data contact Nagalisa podcast. Katala guys. So no Ginaka. You're not founder, the secretary was a little piece of advice for the youth.
Sort of from a word of the day.
Word of the day, punchline of the day.
Can she start and then,
Yo.
and then I'll blast.
Yeah,
Word of
ladies
the day.
first.
Yeah.
Ladies
The
first.
day.
After him.
Encouragement, anything for the youth.
Okay, so as the secretary of CEU, I believe in the words therein, experience and theory are not the same. So you can't really sit up more hitting. Come on, as we said, we're opening up to get up the confidence. So let's move on.
Okay, I got leadership, but today's Aramone. So, my advice is that if I was able to establish with a team again, then it means when as an individual or Caspar. It simply means if I have got the courage to stand up and face my worst fears of establishing the organization, it simply means when your fears won't overcome you. But when you have to stand up, face your fears, and then that thing, every night, why nahana when you go establish on each and every daily basis. It is your passion. It's something that you should follow. Everything, like how like at night. There's something always when you sleep at night. Why hope this thing, then you should work on that because that's your calling. That's something that you should do. Because the challenges that we're having, we always look unto other people. You end up living a life asing your how. Then all live a life and our books are not written the same. We might have the same book, but then the chapters are not the same. So it simply means when I always live your life, follow or live up to what you believe in. Simple.
Guys, but live up to it. Guys, and then you've heard it from the CUU Charitate United Ubuntu, and that's from me, your host, Ghosty. Till next time.